Please just be somebody I need. Oh, I can't bear to look.
Level 1.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. 2018 Fireballs here, back with another MLB 9 Innings 25 video. We're on our Dodgers team today, but before we get into what we have for our Dodgers team today, guys, I just want to remind you that this coming month on April 21st, which is Easter Monday, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be doing a collaboration live stream with Ace's Shadow and ABT. We'll be going through each of our teams, opening SIG player packs, even a team select SIG player pack, and a lot of other goodies on all of our teams. So I hope to see you guys there. Again, April 21st, it's a Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here we are with the Dodgers team, though. This is what we're looking like. We're at 123.1 overall, and as I was opening up this game just a few minutes ago, I realized this Dodgers team is now a higher base overall, or overall in general, than my Red Sox main, which I've spent money on, which is kind of sad, but I'm happy. This free-to-play Dodgers team has come a long way, and Dodgers teams in this game are the easiest to build. They have the best players overall across all 30 teams in this game, so it's honestly no surprise that it can be super high in overall. But I'm very excited because there's still a lot to improve with this team. Our bullpen needs help, the back end of our batting order, we could still even fill out the bench on this team, and my Trey Turner that I just upgraded in the last video. As I was rolling premium skill change tickets off camera, I got a Pioneer 331 skill set. It's not the greatest, and most people would advise against upgrading this, but because resources are scarce on this team and it is a free-to-play team, I am going to end up rolling greens and blues on it, hopefully getting something good. Right now, this is a train that I'm working with on him, with 16 to the right side. I hope I can get 5 tool, because 5 tool would be perfect on this card, with every stat being around 70 base overall. And he also has this diamond trainer that I got on him. I took it off of my old Trey Turner and put it on this one. But yeah, I'm looking forward to really getting that skill set finished. We also could eventually get Piazza in for Grandal. Grandal, I'm just looking at his stats. It's not great. His hitting stats when he gets nerfed by Boss are super low, especially hitting wise. And Piazza has much better hitting stats. At the same time, he has a greater train to fielding too. But I really want to try and get pitcher's chemistry on him, which is something that I've been focusing on, as well as getting a skill set on Trey Turner. But my pitching rotation, basically what I would want is a 5th starter, someone to replace Feller or Urias. And then for my bullpen, I have the what's his name, I gotta look at his card, this prime, Shelby Miller. I was gonna say Shane Miller, or it's Shelby Miller, and he would actually be better than my Pedro Baez in my bullpen at the current moment. They're both 65 base, but the prime does get the extra boost. So I was going to upgrade Miller in today's video, but because we can still get the Team Select Diamond Prime Player Pack from this event that I'm showing you guys right here, I've upgraded mine to a Diamond Prime, so I'm still just waiting until to get that upgraded Team Selective Prime Pack box right there. We're not going to be upgrading Shelby Miller today, but what we do have for today is 3 SIG player packs. We don't have a mileage SIG, but we do have that extra SIG player pack in the shop that was just added in the most recent update. We will not be opening up our Prime player packs, again, saving those for a huge pack opening. We have vintage player packs, ultimate and premium vintage. We have 30 ultimate regular player packs, and then we have 2003 premiums. We'll be opening 50 like we usually do. But let's get into the silver player packs first. And this news, guys, that I'm about to talk about now is probably a couple days old, but Vladimir Guerrero Jr. signed a 14-year, $500 million extension with the Blue Jays. So he's basically a Blue Jay until he's 40 years old. He's a Blue Jay for life, and he's a Blue Jay until the year 2039. That is a crazy deal. Not as crazy as the Juan Soto or Shohei Ohtani deal, but crazy nonetheless. What do you guys think about the deal? I think it's an overpay, and much like people think about Bregman getting overpaid, Ohtani's definitely getting overpaid. We get our first diamond right here. Soto's definitely probably getting overpaid unless he can produce into his 40s. But Vlad, his hitter profile, that's a great Jason Giambi, by the way. Wow, good for the Athletics right there. Vladimir Guerrero's profile for hitting, he's a great DH, especially because his bat is just that good. Third base, first base is where he played in the field from 2019 until the present day. He usually plays more first base now, but I could see him becoming an albatross eventually, as we get a vintage Houston Astro, a Bob Watson. I actually have that on my Astros team, but I don't think the contract's going to pan out well. He'll produce hitting wise probably for the most part in his career, but I'm saying towards the latter half of that contract, even like 6-7 years till the contract ends, it's not going to be pretty. You know, I wish the best for him. Hopefully he has a good rest of his career, but I just don't see it panning out well, judging by his profile. And his father also was a good hitter for most of his career, but near the end, you could definitely not use him in the outfield. He wasn't a very agile outfielder, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is not very agile at all, so even more so, it's not like he's going to be much better than his father was in the field. His father had a cannon of an arm, but he plays the middle or the corner infield positions, so the value there may not be present in the end at the end of his career. Let's do these premium batter and pitcher packs right here. Haven't seen diamonds out of these in a little while. I used to get a lot of them back in the day, early on when I used to post videos on my teams. Let's see if we can get any diamonds out of these premium batter packs. No, we don't. All right, so any special cards though? Nope, we get 3 golds and 7 silvers. Alrighty, we have plenty of space in our inventory, and I'm grateful that Comtuous expanded the reserves, because that's something we dearly needed, because making videos and just opening this many packs at once, always having to do special training, is kind of an inconvenience. Team selective packs here. Let's see if we can get anything good. We get a Kershaw Stripling and a Will Smith. No upgrade material. All my cards are basically at 20 out of 20, so we're really just looking for legends. Don Sutton would be cool. Prime. Honestly, Corey Seager's the only prime that I don't have on this team. It would be nice to have him for collection, but that would really be the only purpose that I have him, is to keep him in my backups, maybe use him for the bench, or eventually, if they expand Mentor, hold on to Mentor. And if Comtuous ever does expand Mentor, I would be grieved, because Mentor is such a hard thing to finish. 3 premium vintage player packs here, no legends. Any Dodgers? We don't get a Dodger. We do get an Eddie Matthews though, 69 base. Kind of hard to see that Atlanta logo in the top left corner, because the profile kind of blends in with it, but a nice card. There's a new Dave Winfield prime, or sorry, not prime, but a vintage that I've never gotten before. Cool to see. And then a Darrell Evans for the San Francisco Giants. Let's do the ultimate vintage. I've not gotten a legend out of one of these before. We don't get a diamond. Is it a legend? No, it's not. It's a gold. All right, let's see who it is. We get a Dan Tartabull. Rare to see Kansas City Royals. Kansas City doesn't have a lot of cards in this game, but some of the cards they do have are pretty nice. All right, 30 ultimates. I'm gonna say we get 7 diamonds out of this. Let's shoot for the stars. First 2 we get, or first 10 we get 2 diamonds. That's nice. And we get a Senzel 19, better than his SIG year base overall wise, surprisingly. In 2022 I think he got a SIG. And then an Adrian Hauser from 2021. All right, 20 left. We need to get 5 more. Let's see how many we get out of this. We only get 1. All right, so we need 4 more out of the last 10. Gonna be hard and tricky to get that. Adam Ottavino from 2014. Best year is 2018 with the Rockies. And the last 10 here, any flash of blue? All right, can we get 4 here? We get only 2. All right, so we were 2 short on our goal. That's okay though. We saw some diamonds, Hergret and a Fortes. Never gotten the Fortes before on this team, I'm pretty sure, and Hergret is not a good relief pitcher. All right, ultimate team selective pack here. Let's do it. We only have 1. Can we get a diamond? Nope. All right, let's see. Maybe this foreshadows who we get as a SIG from the SIG player packs. And we get a Dylan Floro. Okay, he doesn't have a SIG for the Dodgers, so that doesn't mean much. Had a good year. Not a lot of strikeouts. Good ERA in 2018. Didn't get a high base overall, though. Okay, let's do diamond player selective packs. We'll go down until we have 10. There's a James Outman from 24. He did not play a lot that year, so his base overall is justified there. 55 is terrible. Kyle Schwarber, still haven't gotten a diamond of his on my Red Sox team. There's a Tony Gonsolin from 2021. I'll snag that, and we'll keep him. He does have a SIG for the Dodgers, and it's actually pretty good, so we'll keep that just in case we need upgrades. Speaking of Vlad Guerrero Sr., like we were earlier, there he is. 68 base for the Expos in 2000. And now currently the Washington Nationals. Next set here, we get a JT Realmuto Prime. That's a nice one. I'll save that. Also a nice Marcelo Ozuna right there. Nothing else really that impressive though. Let's go. We got one prime. Next set right here. A couple of Texas Rangers. Quite a few actually. Koji there I already have on my Rangers team. Next set here. Cliff Lee 14. A pretty bad year for him. And then best year Jordan Lyles. Jordan Lyles is a workhorse, and I'm surprised he's still in the league. He's an innings eater by definition. Next one here, there's a Brandon Pfaadt from last year, 70 base. That's his better year than 23. And then the next set here, Will Smith. He does have a sig for the Dodgers, so I'll take him. And we'll continue on. We have 5 more of these. Let's see who we can get. Any more primes? No, we get a Keibert Ruiz, who's now on the Nationals. I forgot he played for the Dodgers in 2020. Next set here, a couple of Tampa Bay Rays, several actually. Julio Teheran, we'll take the Teheran there. And we'll do 4 more. Let's see at least one more prime or one more vintage. Trey Turner 22. I have his sig, as many of you know. You just saw him. And then this last set, nothing good. Another glass now, and a Goodyear Martin Perez. We'll take that, and we will use him for special training material. Currently, I'm special training my Alex Vessier, who's my closing pitcher, who I really probably should have done that a while ago, since he wasn't running good. He's not really running the best skills, and he's pitching in the closer role, so he's somehow been holding down the fort without having any diamond skills. So I'm happy with how he's been, but now that he's getting special train, I feel much safer. There's another special card, Dwight Evans, 1987. I'll take him over the Kenta Maeda. Maeda has some sig years, but none of them are better than 71 base, I'm pretty sure. So we saw our second special card there. I'm satisfied. Let's now do this last one. Nothing out of the first set here. Good relief pitcher Severino for the Yankees. He only pitched a little bit in 21 because he was recovering from injury. Last set here. That's a power heavy Adam Dunn, as most of Adam Dunn's cards, pretty much all of them. White Sox Adam Dunn, though, you don't see that one that often. Only a 1-year card for him. We'll take the Dunn. And now let's move on to team selective diamond player packs. 6 of these. Not much that I really want other than a prime or a legend, which is not probably gonna happen. All right, it doesn't happen here. Let's see who these guys are. Maybe foreshadowing our sig. Kershaw 24, his worst year as a Dodger, compared to 10 years ago, 2014, which was his arguably best year as a Dodger. There's a Daniel Hudson 18. Hudson does have a sig. If I can get a Kershaw 14, I wouldn't be mad, honestly. Anything 16 through or 14 through 16, any of those sig years for Kershaw, I'd gladly take. I have the 09, which is his worst one right now, and he's been in the rotation since 2021. But let's do the sig player packs now. We'll go to the store first, player recruitment store. And let's open up the solo sig player pack here. We have 9,000 stars, so I'm not too worried about saving stars. I've heard there's a special shop coming out in the next month or so in May. But let's see if this is a Dodger or not. Flipping it in 3, 2, 1, we get a Spencer Turnbull, 2020. I'm pretty sure he pitched a no-hitter in 21 or 20. If you Tigers teams out there know and are Tigers fans, I'm pretty sure he pitched a no-hitter. I just don't remember which year it was. Pretty sure it was 21 because that was the year a lot of pitchers threw no-hitters. All right, we have 3 regular sig player packs left. Can we get another Dodger? Can we get a diamond? We do. Let's go. We only get 1. All right, not too lucky. I mean, that's pretty lucky. What I'm saying is I've been luckier in the past where I've gotten 2 out of 3. Don't know how, but if that's a Dodger there, that's epic. Let's go left to right, as always, traditionally. Left side first, we get...
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
I got the Kershaw, but it's not the right one. But hey, I'm not mad about that. That is good because I have a Tom Leary, which is a 71 base, and this is not the good. This is actually his second worst year. So maybe I'm working my way up on the Kershaws. Maybe I'm gonna get. I got the worst one. Now I get the second worst. I hope it's not the case, but that's second worst year Kershaw right there from 2010. That's a team sig. We can club craft today. So let's go. If we don't get any other Dodgers, we can just club craft and hopefully not dupe a team sig. But yet again, we're crafting. I have to check if we even can craft. I'm pretty sure we can, but let's go. Kershaw called it. It just wasn't the right year. And let's do these last 2. We could still get another Dodger here. All right, next one, second one, we get a Garrett Crochet 24 from the White Sox. That is one of the best White Sox starting pitchers, and it was the only good sig from last year for them. So pretty good. Nice. I love that he's on the Red Sox now, by the way. And he's extended, which is even better. So hopefully I can see a Red Sox version of Crochet this year, at the end of the year, that is. All right, and the diamond, if this is a Dodger, this would be great. A Dodger that I don't have especially. 3, 2, 1. It is a St. Louis Cardinals Ryan Helsley 2022. That is best year Helsley. 70 base. His 24 and 23 aren't great. 23, I'm pretty sure, is a 64. And last year's one's like a 67. That is a nasty Ryan Helsley. But let's go. We got a Dodger. We got Kershaw. We still have combos to do. So let's do the combos first, and then we're going to club craft. Okay, here we are with our Sig combo. We only have one. As you guys can see, I have my Leary and my Kershaw unlocked. We'll be crafting them right after this. Let's see if we can get another Dodger. We'll do the 3 golds right here. Chapman, Turnbull, and Crochet. If we can get another Dodger out of this would be insane, along with the craft pack. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. We get another St. Louis Cardinals teams. I am so sorry. Nolan Arenado 21. That is the only Sig for Arenado for the Cardinals, I'm pretty sure. Goldie fan, if you're watching this, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the only Cardinals third base sig that Arenado has for the Cardinals. But man, Helsley and Arenado are beautiful together. All right, let's do the club craft, and I'm hoping I'm gonna look at the collection right after this. There are a couple of guys that I could use. Like I say, there's Grandal, there is Muncy. I could use a better starting pitcher, Gonsolin, best year Kershaw. Where am I going here? Team signature pack. I can do the craft. That's awesome. All right, I could do a Cardinals one if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna be dumb and do that. But I'm doing the Leary here and the Kershaw. Let's craft these guys together. I'm looking for a relief pitcher. Jansen would be great. Gagne would be amazing. Vesia would be good. Any relief pitcher besides Phillips, I could use. Actually, before I open this, guys, let me do some calculations on the 9 Innings Companion site, and then we'll open this up. Sorry to make you guys wait, but let's do that first. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I did the math on Companion. It took quite a while, but I have about a 56% success rate, 46% success rate, not including the guys that I would rather not use, but I could still use. But I forgot, guys, that ADRIAN BELTRE is available. If I could get BELTRE, he's I don't care, George Brett's a legend, he's going in for Brett. If I can get Snyder, he's going in for my normal Bellinger, and there's no question about it. If I get Shohei Ohtani, George Brett's out. I'm moving my Peterson to the outfield, and Ohtani's going to DH. Like, there's so many good options here. I have a good chance of success. I don't want to overhype it. I really like Sean Green, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts with the second base option from 23 would be insane. I have his prime already, but Muncy as well. Muncy's best year, 72 base. I'd love this, but let's do it, guys. If I pull somebody that I need, I will jump for joy and dance for joy, literally. All right, here we are. Dodgers Sigler pack. Please be a diamond. It's not a diamond. All right, it's a silver. Please just be somebody I need. Doing no look strat. Going to the left. 3, 2, 1.
This series too good to end in 6. Dodgers force a game 7. They win it 3-1.
What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it!
Oh, I can't bear to look.
Yes, you can! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! make your dreams come true.
Who is it?
Just do it.
Let's go! Yes! Kenley Jansen, 15. Excellent! It's not the best Jansen. I'll give it that, but it's somebody I can use. I don't have his prime upgraded. I have his regular 17 in 16, sorry, not even his best year in the rotation right now, and I don't even have a legend skill set on him. He's got a decent train. I didn't go all out on him though because he has a couple of Dodgers cards and we got 15. Yes, let's go. Would have really liked to get BELTRE more, but that is excellent. Now I have Phillips and Jansen sitting waiting for grade increases, and Jansen's definitely getting the first pickings here. He's getting upgraded before Phillips is, and Phillips isn't the best year Phillips. 22 is, so I could still hold off and wait on him, but let's go. We get yet another Team Sig that is number 10 on this Dodgers team. Team Sig number 10, and even though it's not best year Jansen, I think it's second best. Let me compare him to the 16 here. Third best. Stand corrected. 16 is better than 15, so it is the third best Kenley Jansen. Even still yet, though, 69 base is nothing to scoff at. And I'm going to throw him in there as soon as I get a grade increase. My pick'em streak got ruined by the not Diamondbacks, but I think it was the Guardians. They lost to the Angels. I don't know why I went with the Guardians, but he's definitely my next grade increase candidate. And we're not done with this video, guys. I almost forgot. We got Trey Turner to finish off his skill set. So let's do that. Let's use the green tickets and blue tickets that I have. I gotta pull in my seat here and strap in again. So let's see if we can get Trey Turner finished. I'm hoping these green tickets land, and we can at least get one good gold skill and then use our 10 blues. I'm surprised I have more blues than greens, but let's do this. 4 greens covering Pioneer. Can we get golds? First one, nothing. All right, we got 2 more here. Come on, let's see a gold. Not gonna work. Did the Sig luck just take away all of our luck? We get 2 golds. Spray hitter super sub. Increases chances of line drive, hit target, defensive gaps, normal lineup contact. For experiment's sake, I'm gonna run with it. Maybe a bad idea, but I'm definitely not keeping super sub. I have 10 blues. I'll go with the first gold I land. Hopefully it's a good one. And this may be stupid. I only have 1 green left, but I kind of want to test spray hitter. It may be good. It may not be. It's probably only better for endgame teams, but as a Dodgers team, I would wager that the base contact or the normal lineup contact on this team is a lot higher than most people think. First gold, we see super sub again. Man, come on, don't do that to me, please. Next is another gold, slugger instinct. That may not be that bad. Okay, let me do the math here. 136, 153, that's 17. He actually has quite the amount of power. A little bit too high for Slugger Instinct. Man, this is tricky. Tricky.
If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up.
Why don't I'm just gonna YOLO it. YOLO.
Just do it.
Why not? I'm gonna go risky again. I'm gonna get risky and see if I can get anything in these last 3. Barrel it up. Let's go. Yes. 41, 141 contact, 126 speed. That is way over the limit. Not the limit, but the threshold. 210. That does it. Oh my goodness. I wonder how this is gonna do. Oh, great video again today, guys. We got Jansen. We got a somewhat decent skill set. It may or may not work. I'm gonna skill up the levels here. You know, as I speak, let's just skill it up. I'm gonna short spray hitter. Actually, I'm gonna short Pioneer and go with spray hitter, and I kind of want to see how this does. I'm gonna max out spray hitter, and as an experiment for my ranked, I'm gonna see if spray hitter at level 8 will do anything. My normal lineup contact is pretty high. Everybody's above 130, I think, besides Brett. Bellinger here is 130, 134. 129 for Grandal, or sorry, Taylor. He's on the bench. Piazza, Grandal is definitely not above that threshold, but once he has decent contact. So this may end up being an interesting experiment. Let me know what you guys think about Spray Hitter, if you guys have any idea of what it does or how good it performs. But let's go, yet another Team Sig, and we'll see what happens. I'm hoping to get Pick'em Streak 15 if I can. I went with the Mets. I'm starting all over again, so we'll see if I can get there. But thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below, hit share, and subscribe. Feel free to check out the other MLB 9 Innings YouTubers in the description box down below. They make great MLB 9 Innings videos. I know you would enjoy them, and they would really appreciate your guys' support. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram, Reddit, and Discord. I have links to those in my description box down below. And if you want to join my Discord server, I'd be happy to help you there. If you have any questions about the game, make sure to leave it in the comment section as well. And with all that said and done, that's going to be it for me today. Have a great rest of your guys' day. God bless you all. Jesus loves you guys. He died for you guys. And I will see you in the next video.